Easter eggs in Finding Nemo. I think this movie has some of the best Pixar Easter eggs, featuring references from The Incredibles, Cars, Toy Story, and Monsters Incorporated. Let's dive into all the hidden gems in Finding Nemo. Starting at the dentist's office, we see a lot of Easter eggs. First, there's a drawing on the wall that may look simple, but it's actually drawn by Boo from Monsters Incorporated, matching the one in her room. There's also a fish-shaped mobile in the office similar to the one Boo has, which Sully interacts with during all the chaos. On the walls of the dentist's office, there are several framed certificates, and on one of them, specifically, the one Darla knocks over, reads Pixar University School of Dentistry, where the dentist studied, with the mascot being the Toy Story alien. I'm sure you didn't know that one, so leave a like if you're enjoying it, and subscribe for new videos every day. Another detail I discovered, the dentist's name is Philip Sherman, written right there on the diploma. That's why the office address is P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I used to think the name was just part of the address, but it turns out P. Sherman is short for Philip Sherman. Remember Bruce the Shark? When he goes into a frenzy for Dory's blood and tries to break in, this scene references The Shining from 1980, where Jack Torrance breaks through the door with an axe. Bruce even mimics Jack by sticking his face through the door and delivering a line that sounds quite similar.
Here's Brucey!
Here's Johnny!
Speaking of Dory, I made this video showing scary deleted scenes from Finding Dory. Dory was almost crushed. To check out this video, click on the card once this video ends. In the waiting room of the dentist's office, there are even more Easter eggs, including Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, an airplane also seen in Toy Story and Monsters Incorporated, the iconic Pixar ball, and Little Mikey from Monsters Inc. On the other side of the room, there's a kid waiting to be seen, reading a magazine featuring Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles. How cool is that? And one of the best Easter eggs is on the small table, where you can spot various magazines, including one from Monsters Incorporated with Mike Wazowski on the cover. If you like that, don't forget to leave a like. The names Marlin and Dory were chosen in a really unique way, which I loved. Marlin and Dory are the names of two intersecting streets in California, just like how the characters' paths crossed in the movie. These streets are about 40 minutes from Pixar's studios in Emeryville, San Francisco. Speaking of Emeryville, we see two Easter eggs referencing this neighborhood, one in a photo in the background and another in an artificial plant in the aquarium. Two iconic Pixar cars make appearances in Finding Nemo. One is the Pizza Planet truck, which briefly appears on the street when Gil describes his plan to escape from the dentist's office. Did you catch it? Right there! A classic Easter egg. The other car is Luigi from Cars. He appears in a post-credit scene, honking on the street just as Gil's plan succeeds, and they fall into the ocean. Cars would be released 3 years after Finding Nemo, showing how Pixar already had plans in place. I love Luigi's cameo. What about you? Comment below! In the scene where Gil and the other fish perform their ritual for Nemo, you see several bubbles, and in one of those bubbles, you can spot Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And here are two Easter eggs from Pixar shorts, one from For the Birds from 2001, which briefly appears on one of the boats in the background. The other Pixar short featured in Finding Nemo is Knick Knack from 2003, famous for its snowman character. In Finding Nemo, we see the mermaid from that short. She's in the ship inside the aquarium. We have another Monsters Incorporated Easter egg too. Mike himself shows up, snorkeling and flippered up, in style, during Finding Nemo's end credits. If you enjoyed these Finding Nemo Easter eggs, you'll love my video on 34 Easter eggs and turning red. And speaking of Finding Nemo, I also made a video about scary deleted scenes from Finding Dory. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video here on Cine Lovers.